And welcome back to another episode of Toy Therapy. I'm the host, the Toy Therapist, aka Matthew Rant, and today I'm going to do like a vlog type video. It was my 42nd birthday, just literally just a couple of days ago. Had a lovely birthday, really good being around family and friends and my partner, which was being great. And one of the things I wanted to do something a bit different because 1 year I went to the VR Star. And that led on from me buying a PlayStation 4 and a VR headset because really into my gaming. Now and again you might see me do some VR streaming, which I am going to keep on doing as well. I got a couple of new games which I want to do a stream on, so I'll be doing that in the forthcoming weeks. But getting back to it on hand, going back last month, I seen an event, something I really wanted to go and see. And at the time I wasn't sure it will still be running around my birthday, but it got extended, and it's extended now to the 22nd of March, and it is the History of Arcade, and it's so good. It just takes me back to my childhood, going to an arcade with a couple of quid and playing some coin-op games. The only way you'll see these type of coin-op games now, if you go to like a fair, they've got like a mobile area, or if you go to the seaside, or if you go to Hollywood Bowl. You don't really see the arcades around that much anymore, which is a crying shame. This was about £12 for 3 hours. We could have planned more than 3 hours because the organisers there, we won up the capacity, and I think they would have let us stay for another couple of extra hours. But for £12, I mean, I bought like a family sort of saver ticket for 4 people, and I bought an extra ticket. And by doing that, I saved a couple of quid by doing that. And it roughly worked about £11 each. So I pay for that and so on. For me, my partner and her friends to come out and have a bit of fun. And we had a whale of a time. They had a really good selection of games there. There was a couple of there that I wanted to play, which I see on the list. One there, like Afterburner, which I was really gutted about because I loved Afterburner. I put a lot of money into that. But it did have some other games like Moon Patrol. They had Pac-Man on there. They had Gallagher on there. It had a couple of different versions of Asteroids. 18-wheeler, which I only ever played on the Sega Dreamcast. I'd never played it in the arcade because I just didn't see it anywhere. But that's just a name, just but a few. But the one game I really sort of put a lot of time in was, for me, was Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and the Star Wars game, because I'm a massive Star Wars fan. If you watch any of my videos, you know I'm a big Star Wars fan. But like I said, those are some of the games I really sort of put a lot of time into. They had Missile Command with the old rollerball, which was good. But it didn't really go into too much of the history, which I'm not saying it's misleading in any way, but they did have a big TV, and it was going through about biblical games through the history as well, from Pong up until like Gears of War and so on, past that as well. And it was basic. It was right at the front, but I would have loved to have a little smaller area so you can just sit down and watch that. But to be honest though, it was going to take away from your playing time. So you don't. I mean, I know my history of my games, so I just want to play the games. And but it's one thing that what Sarah's friends, or one of Sarah's friends, pointed out, that they didn't have proper old school music from the time as well. That would have been brilliant. But they had everything else right. They had some alcohol there for us adults, kiddie friendly stuff, because it is very kiddie friendly as well. They didn't have any sort of real sort of too violent games. The most violent one they had there, where you see a bit of gore, which was Mortal Kombat 2. But everything else was really quite perfect for it. So with that, it was nicely laid out. You had all the arcades in a row, and when you were first working, see those arcades in a row, straight away for me, I was taken back. I know they had a lot there, so and to be honest, it wasn't oversubscribed. You pick your slot and you turn up. I mean, for the money you would have pumped in there would have been double that in that 3 hours. It was all free, credit free play, so you just kept on pumping in like the fake credits and then just played your games. My partner had a lot of fun. My partner's friends had a lot of fun, and we had a good laugh. playing the game, drinking some alcohol, having a little laugh and a joke. It just took me back, and those 3 hours flew by. I mean, we stayed there for an extra 15-20 minutes, and I think the owners there would have let us stay for another hour if we were there for. I'm thinking of going back there again because I'm hoping that they might have the other systems fixed. That would be really nice. It's open until the 22nd of March, I believe, and March is getting quite a full calendar. I might just try and wangle it one more time if I can as well, and do maybe another video as well, maybe a follow-up video. I don't know yet. But that's the thing as well. I want to try and get out some different content as well. And these sort of gaming vlogs as well, and in streams and so on, these little event blogs might actually work quite well, because I might even try and do some stuff when I go to the conventions as well. So yes, content is going to come and maybe change slightly. But with regards to the nostalgia, I mean, for me, it started off not just on the Xbox system, because not the Xbox 360 did have some of the old arcade games. I do miss those arcade games, and seeing those cabinets as well, and seeing the artwork on the cabinets, and seeing the lights on it as well. It just made me just think when I was a kid. And I remember going to the arcade for me was a big event. You had your 5 or 6 quid, and then you played your game. When you finish your money, that was it. It was time for you to go home. But having this as a free play, and have it where it was all the free credits, you pay for your time slot, I thought that was very good, really good value for money. The staff were really friendly there. The music, I think they missed it out on a trick with regards to making a bit more period. I really think they missed a trick there. But it was such a huge, massive nostalgia trip, and like I said, I've been on the last year now or so since the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, maybe a little bit longer. The Nintendo Switch started doing the old retro gamings on the Nintendo Online, because now they've got the NES, now you've got the Super Nintendo. Hopefully now they might do some N64. That'll be good. That'll be really, really, really good, because I think as well Nintendo will be doing an N64 Mini, which I don't need to buy because I don't see the point of these mini systems. I think they are overpriced for what they are. And I took matters in my own hands, and I not designed, but I got a kit, and I uploaded and got the software, and I got through a Raspberry Pi system. And this holds over 30,000 games. Yes, okay, I downloaded from sites and so on, and used some of my old emulators and put that together. But I'm very, very proud of this. But having the games here is great, and playing on the big screen is amazing. But nothing's better going to that arcade though. It doesn't beat that feeling. This is close. This is damn close. But it's playing on the old arcades. And I was also playing yesterday as I come away. I had a blister on my finger. It's healed now, but I did have a massive blister from playing the games, like playing like track and field, and playing some of the rolling ball game as well with like Marble Madness. I never played that on the arcade. I never played it on a pad or on a joystick, but playing it on a rollerball, that's the way to play it. So much fun. And I cannot emphasize on how much fun this place was. It didn't have everything. You can't have everything, but it was goddamn close. Yeah, but they did have the right atmosphere as well, and it was good. And I want to go back there again. Hopefully I'll go back there again in the next couple of weeks, and I will just stay there until they kick me out if I could. But I might just go back there again. So hopefully my channel now is going to do a little bit more of the gaming side as well. Maybe some more VR games. I got bought a few games for that, which I want to try and get myself streaming. I want to get myself familiar with it first before I start doing the streaming. I might even do some Beat Saber. I'm not that great at that, but my partner is. Just try and do a bit more, sort of, some more content. So, and I hope you like my little sort of gaming blog sort of thing. I hope you enjoyed that. There, like I said, be more content. I'm going back to my toys as well, because there's a few things that's come out, which I might just do a bit of an update of the toy fair that is just it's literally wrapping up today. in New York, the New York Toy Fair, because that's the toy fair. It is the big toy fair. You got your San Diego, you got your New York Comic Con. That's all fine. You get like small booths and so on, but the New York Toy Fair is where all of it happens. I really do think this is the right time at the moment. So I might just do a video in the next day or two, start getting some reference pictures, and just have a bit of a chat about it as well. So hopefully I'll get that done in the next couple of days. There's a lot of content coming out, a lot of NECA. There's loads and loads of stuff as well, and I need to sort of go through it as well and just pick out some of the key stuff as well. And I have pre-ordered something as well that was announced at the weekend from the Hasbro booth. It's not for me, actually. It's not for me. I got something for my partner ready for Christmas because it comes out at Christmas time. So yeah, it's something I showed her, and she went, "Oh, that's amazing." And I said, "Right, Christmas is coming up." I said, "I do apologize for spoiling now. Do you want this for Christmas?" And I'll order it now because it's going out of stock fast. I pre-ordered it, got it, and going sorted. So that's my partner done for Christmas now. But anyway, I'll do that in my next video to let you know what I actually pre-ordered. But anyway, this is Toy Therapy signing out. I'm going to do a toy review and hopefully do that New York Comic Con review as well. And I'll see you guys and girls next time. You take care.